Turning to Haley Wooden with business in Vancouver. Haley, NAFTA talks continue, but tensions really are rising. And I understand there could be another bombshell announcement from the U.S. What can you tell us?
We are expecting that the three negotiating parties are sitting down to discuss the North American automobile sector, which has been a very contentious issue throughout the NAFTA renegotiating process. And we're expecting to see the U.S. table a proposal that would require North American automobiles to contain a higher percentage of U.S.-made parts. And if that's not met, essentially automobiles traveling throughout the NAFTA zone would potentially face tariffs. So they'd have to meet a higher threshold when it comes to U.S.-made goods. So that's something that both Canada and Mexico have said is a non-starter. We also saw the sunset clause tabled by the U.S. earlier this week. Trudeau remaining optimistic and saying Canada's not going to walk away from the negotiating table despite whatever proposal may be tabled. But it does indicate that the countries are quite a bit far apart still when it comes to some of the really key issues for this negotiating.
All right. Also getting some new numbers when it comes to housing sales in our country. And I understand a bit of a difference between the Vancouver market and the rest of the markets across Canada.
Yeah, that's right. Vancouver continues to buck that trend. We saw the Teranet National Bank House Price Index come out for September, posted its first decline monthly since January 2016, and the biggest drop we've seen since September 2010. It's falling by 0.8%. Toronto is leading that with a drop of 2.7%, but here in Vancouver, we're actually seeing our house price index rise by 1.3%. On a year-over-year basis, prices up 10.5%. So we've really regained any dips we've seen as a result of the foreign buyers tax being introduced in the market a year ago, and in fact, our market here has gone on to set new records every month for the past 5 months. So things really heating up here. The rest can't really be said for some of the other hot housing markets in Canada.
All right. Certainly has you wondering sometimes, Haley, how long that can last, but it continues month after month. Thanks for being with us.